The sound of the front door unlocking at dawn hit me like a hammer. The clock glowed 6:03 a.m. Orange sunlight seeped through the blinds. I sat in the living room, the note already written, folded neatly on the dining table. My hands shook, not because I was unsure of the words, but because those words marked the end of everything I thought my marriage meant. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I just sat, chest tight, jaw clenched, listening to her soft footsteps and the shuffle of her heels being kicked off. She thought I was asleep. She expected excuses later. She didn't know I was done listening. Her name is Lena. 7 years of marriage. She could light a room with her laugh, draw people in with her voice. For most of our marriage, I believed I was the lucky one. But 3 months ago, things changed. Her phone was never out of reach. Late nights claimed as work. An obsession with appearances, new dresses, manicured nails, a gym routine that had nothing to do with me. And that smile, the one she saved for me, practiced now in front of the mirror. I wanted to ignore it. I wanted to believe it was nothing. But one night, she came home drunk, too drunk to lie convincingly. Shoes kicked off, purse spilled on the floor, and there it was, a receipt for a dinner for two at a place she'd always called too romantic. Not work. Not friends. Him. That was the first crack in my chest, the first fracture in trust. For weeks I played along, ignored the lipstick smudges wiped too hastily, the unfamiliar cologne clinging to her dress. I studied her, a stranger in my home. Every lie sharper, more rehearsed. The breaking point came the night before it ended. Midnight call. Don't wake up, she said casually. Music in the background. Celebrating the new project. I'll be home late. But after she hung up, I heard a man's deep voice. Come on, baby. They can wait. And her laugh, mine no longer. I sat, frozen, shaking with grief and rage. That's when I wrote the note. I didn't yell. I didn't beg. I let the words spill like blood from a wound. Lena, I know. No need to explain. The late nights, the lies, the silence, they make sense now. I loved you more than I thought possible. But forever doesn't come home smelling like someone else. By the time you read this, I'm gone. We're done. Ethan. At 6:03 a.m., she entered. Confusion on her face as she saw the note. Knees buckling, hands clutching it to her chest. Tears in her eyes. She called my name, once, twice. I stayed in the shadows, letting her feel the weight of her choices. Then I walked out the back door, leaving her with silence and truth. I drove for hours, sun climbing, grief pressing down. Leaving wasn't freedom. Betrayal destroys more than love, it destroys the self that believed in it. Calls, texts, letters followed. Weeks passed. Then silence. Maybe she moved on. Maybe she didn't. I didn't care. I had saved myself. That morning, she found the note. For once, it was her turn to face silence.